All right, boys, we're out here in Ryan's new 2022 Duramax with the car trailer. Just like I said, we would be seeing this truck in future videos. So we're picking up a chassis for the Dodge. This is a W250 chassis. So we got the four-wheel drive front axle, and then we will have all the suspension for the four-wheel drive swap. So stay tuned, you'll see it. This thing's cool and all, but I'm not really sure what that is. Probably not a good idea to drive a diesel truck right now, but we're doing it. Shout out to my boy Ryan. This is a big deal, driving his L5P dually to go get this chassis. We're cruising 80 on the highway, and it's like as smooth as a Cadillac, boy. I would not want to do this in a first gen. So shout out to him. We stole his car trailer and his truck and his gas and him and his GoPro to go get the W250 chassis. We made it, boys. Shout out to my buddy Ryan for letting me steal all his stuff to do this. But we got a W250 front axle. It happened to come with a whole frame. So we got the steering box, all the steering, the leaf springs, which we probably won't use, everything we need to swap the two-wheel drive Dodge. Well, boys, it is the next day. Here we are with the W250 rolling chassis. We're about to see how this first gen pulls it. Should do just fine. That's what these things were made for, right? So we're gonna go tear this thing apart. Hopefully we can get the axle off and all the suspension and brackets that we need. This thing pulls like a freight train, boys. Easy work. Why would you get in front of someone like that? Let's get started, boys. Tell you what, it really pays off to have someone like this guy build this so we can lift stuff off of trailers. And he does the work for you. I like that. We are stacked up on the cutoff wheels. So I think our plan of attack here is to grind all the rivets and the bolts that look like they're not gonna spin, and just save any bracket we possibly can. I'm gonna need this, we need the leaf spring brackets, and then steering. So shouldn't be too bad. Oh, they did? Which ones?
The ones I put through the black straw.
Oh, we should have tried it on this side. Must be the Milwaukee.
I'm gonna be freaking out about this chrome socket on there.
He's almost there.
Uh-huh.
Hey, it moves. Need to cut the brake line. Oh yeah. Almost there. We got a frame on the trailer, an axle on the ground. This stuff is ready to go under the red truck. I forgot how not fun it is grinding and all this crap on a frame like this. Not my thing. I'm glad I don't have to do that every day. Big shout out to Jake. He built this big thing called a gantry not too long ago and put like this chain hoist winch thing on it, so you can just back the trailer under it or wheel this around and then lift anything we want up. That made it really easy to work on. So we're that much closer to a 4-wheel drive first gen Dodge. Exactly what friends are for.
I definitely cut my mustache.
Oh, the Amish look. This is exactly what friends are for. They put axles in their bed so we don't have to ruin the Dodge bed. And then they magically appear at my house. We got the Dodge Dana 60 axle over to the garage, so now we can take this thing apart at least a little bit. Probably put it on jack stands, try to hit everything with a wire wheel. Probably gonna do new leaf springs. I do want to clean up the axle as good as I possibly can. I kind of want a new diff cover. It looks like this is a chrome diff cover someone put on at some point. Definitely a new steering stabilizer shock ordeal. Probably gonna just redo all the steering with the far from stock steering stuff. And then I do want to get some new brake lines. These look pretty dry. But all in all, we got a front axle and then all the brackets here. And then we still have the cross member on the frame, which is at Jake's house on the trailer. Oh yeah, I do want to find a set of dually hubs. So if anybody has dually hubs for a Dodge Dana 60 or a GM Dana 60, they are interchangeable. So let me know down in the comments, please, because I am in desperate need of dually hubs so we can replace this and actually use a dually front wheel. If you guys are big into first gens, you know that those may or may not be actual dually wheels on the front. Some of you guys have figured that out, some have not really noticed, but I want to make this a factory dually 4-wheel drive front axle.